My name is Andrew and I welcome you to the Men's Truth channel. Here we talk about self-development, psychology, health and much more. So I would be very happy if you subscribe and give me a like. Let's go. Today we are going to talk about self-esteem and how to improve it. Traditionally, let's start with the basics. What is self-esteem? It's not something you can touch. It is how we feel our importance in this world. This leads to the logical conclusion that if you have low self-esteem, you underestimate yourself, underestimate your achievements, and suppress your strengths. And vice versa. With high self-esteem, we exaggerate our importance and hyperbolize our achievements. And the best thing for all of us is a healthy self-esteem. Balance. When we know both our weaknesses and strengths, we really evaluate ourselves without the complex of some deity or impostor syndrome. And if everything is clear with high and healthy self-esteem, and it can have a positive impact on our lives, then with low self-esteem you can face real problems. After all, such a person always puts himself below other people and may allow himself to be treated like shit. This can happen at any age. For example, each of us had students at school who were constantly snubbed. And if you think about why this happened, you will quickly realize that they just tolerated it. They were afraid to show that they were above it all and no one had the right to treat them like that. On the contrary, let's take the boys with high self-esteem. They always joked in class, talked to their classmates, and had no problems with bullying. Everything was fine with them. Of course, we won't go into details now because I understand that everyone had different families and living conditions that made them the way they were. However, as an adult, you have no right to blame your parents or those who bullied you at school. You have become an adult, you cannot change the past, but you can influence the future. Don't forget that self-esteem is everything for every man. It has the greatest impact on your life and where you are now. And although I am not sexist, it is an indisputable fact that it works a little differently for girls because even if they have low self-esteem, the chances that they will have a good life are much higher than yours. So pull yourself together and let's go. As always, I will give you 3 tips to help you improve your self-esteem right after watching this video. First, start going to the gym. And yes, we start with the banal. I understand that if you have low self-esteem and go to a place where men in the style of gachimuchi pull the barbell may be difficult, but you need to realize that the gym is a place where no one gives a shit. If a person comes there in good physical shape, everyone looks at him with respect. And if a fat guy comes there, he is also respected because he has come to change his life. So you definitely shouldn't burden yourself with this because everyone there respects each other. That's how it was when I first came to the gym. I immediately went to the treadmill because I didn't bother to learn what the these machines were and how to work out on them. While I was on the treadmill, I looked around the gym and saw what was there. Then I googled exercises for beginners on the internet, compared them with the machines in the gym, watched a couple of YouTube videos on the technique itself, and started practicing from the next training session. 2 weeks later, I was coming there as if it were my home. I think this is the easiest way to improve your self-esteem, because even if you don't have any achievements or results, your self-esteem will grow 100-fold. So consider it your first task to join a gym. If the gym is still open when you're watching this video, get out of your chair and go sign up. Take shorts that are not leaky, sneakers for a change, preferably without mud, flip-flops, soap, towel, socks, and sweats. Secondly, find something to do that will bring you money in the long run. This is especially true for people who work in physical jobs and go there every day. I understand that someone has to work at a factory and drive a taxi. These are good and necessary professions, but is this the future you once imagined? So start spending at least an hour every day in the direction where there is money and you can get in. For example, crypto or arbitrage. I understand that everybody is talking about it and maybe even you are encouraged by it, but it is stupid to deny the fact that there is money there. Although I can't give you any advice on arbitrage, I have something to tell you about crypto. You don't need to buy courses from some know-it-alls and get involved in trading right away. You will lose all your money there and think that crypto is a scam. First, find a Binance Academy on Google where there are free courses for beginners. After each block, there are tests to consolidate your knowledge. This will give you a certain base. Next, look for various Telegram channels on crypto where they post information on various projects that can be abused. In short, abuse is when you have to do certain actions for which you may be rewarded, and you do it not from one account but from dozens to increase your chances. For example, recently one project gave $150 to each account just for registering, and people who killed a few evenings to set up a couple dozen accounts earned money for girls and sushi. This method is the least risky, and in no case do not go into Telegram channels where they post all kinds of trading signals or where there is a VIP. It's all bullshit. It's a bit of a long-winded example, but I hope you get the idea. Find yourself something that will bring you income in the future, put you on a free schedule, and increase your self-esteem many times over. I guarantee you that nothing raises it like a couple $1,000 that you got without straining. Thirdly, learn to think positively. You need to start avoiding self-criticism and negative thoughts. Replace them with positive statements and affirmations. And if you think that affirmations are just some kind of conscious strokes in your head in Bali, it's not so. Do you know that our brain does not see the difference between what really happened and what you have affirmed? That is, if you close your eyes and imagine yourself throwing a ball into a hoop, your brain will really accept it as a real experience. Now imagine what will happen if you beat yourself up every day. You have convinced your brain that you are worthless. Fortunately, this process is reversible. From today on, start rewiring yourself, start turning any negative in your head into a positive. It will be difficult at first, but in a couple of days you will notice the result. To make it easier, you need to start your morning the right way. When you wake up and go to wash your face, turn on your favorite track that inspires and motivates you. Then take a cold shower. Not so cold that your teeth chatter, but just a little colder than room temperature. Trust me, you're not made of sugar, nothing will happen to you. And thanks to this little ritual, you will come out of the bathroom a new person. A new person with a new life waiting for you. I believe in you, because if you've watched this video so far, it means you're ready for change. Your time has come. Thank you for watching. As always, like and subscribe to the channel.